Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live trading room recap for Thursday, October the 21st. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in, and I'm live on the mic from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Stick around usually a little bit later to answer some questions. I'm usually in the room about quarter to 9, sharing my screen, but as I say, live on the mic between 9 and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, another fabulous day for our new AI channel. And let me just bring in, I am still in a trade. I have to keep an eye on it. Let me just bring in a chart window here. And this is LH, and it is working really well now. Let me just bring up a 15-minute chart on it. Um, okay, I'm just going to tuck it away here. I just want to talk a little bit more about our AI channel. If you saw it yesterday, at the end of the day, there were some ones that were like some of these strategies were really looked like they had been completely and utterly beat up. The interesting thing, though, is that yesterday these were the two strategies that looked like they were really beat up by the end of the day. This was a short. These are two short strategies. You can see that they're still up. One's up 14, one's up 6. These are points, okay? These are points. So in theory, if you took 100 shares of each one of these trades, you'd be up $1,300, almost $1,400 on this one, almost 650 in this one. That's what that means if you took 100 shares. But this is, so points per share is what this profit means. But the interesting thing, again, yesterday, I mean, this one was up, these two cumulatively were up about 120 points at one stage during the day. So these are working really well. And as I've told people, suggested to people in the room, here are our strategies that we had today. So basically what you can do is you can just click on the, again, you need the odds maker for this. You need a subscription to the odds maker. You don't need the odds maker to run this, but in order to have access to this channel, you have to have the odds maker. So, what you can do is you can just click on the header here, and that will sort. And so immediately you're starting to zero in on the strategies that are working the best for today. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago, these penny pumpers were working fabulously well, but right now they're not really working that well. So stay away from them. Like, why would you get into strategies that aren't working that well? I mean, the AI tries to find things, of course, that it would hope that are going to work well in that particular day. But there's always going to be other strategies that are going to work better than others. Now, the amazing thing about this, though, guys, is that these are short strategies. Look at these. These are the top three are all short strategies. Well, the market's been up about 300 points. I don't know what it is right now, maybe 250. So these are all short strategies that are working contrary to what the overall market is doing. Now, granted, a lot of some of these are because the hospital stocks are really hit hard, and I'm going to bring up one of them that I traded not spectacularly well. And then, in other words, I didn't let it go as long or keep it as long as I should have. But this one here is a classic example, though, of the patience. Let me see if I can remember where this one was. Just going to bring out the, it's a little bit sluggish. I want to make sure it was here. I'm looking for LH, so I guess it wasn't here. So it's not in this one. So I guess it was in this one. There it is. Now, as we talked about in the room, the original alert was at $110.82, and I actually missed it on the way down. Just one second. I just want to just one second. Yeah, sorry, I just forgot to disable my Skype. So I actually missed this one the first time on the way down. Okay, again, the alert was but what was it? $110.82. So right about here. Put a little line there. So that's where the alert was. Actually, if I click on it, there. Okay, there's the arrow. So there's where the alert was. Now I missed it the first time. Now what I tried to do though is I wanted to wait for it to break 110. And I'm sorry, but while when I do these videos and Amnovia is running, my machine just starts to get a little bit sluggish. And so I was waiting for a 110 break. And I actually took the trade originally right here. 110, and I stopped myself out at 110.44. But I did say I was going to keep watching this. So you see how it popped back up and now it came all the way back down to 110. And this is what I was saying in the room that a lot of these alerts, if they don't work the first time, these are still proving to be fabulous watch lists, like really, really good watch lists. So I'm now back in this trade at 109, what is it, 109.78? Yeah, 109.78, and I'm out some at 109.37. So I took the trade again. It's not perfect, but 109. So these are 2 hours. So I'm back short again here. Took some out here. Look at this. I mean, this is just a matter of being patient and watching this. This is a hospital stock, I believe. So that sector has just been completely and utterly trashed. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate this and I put it on my other monitor just so I can keep an eye on it. And so that was, I mean, there's a trade that worked out great. Now here's another one, again from the AI channel. This was AHS. I mean, I don't know how much better you can get than that. I think this was actually a 350, like a hold till I didn't do that, but let me make sure it was in this particular strategy. No, it might have been in the 45 minute again. And these are being skewed a little bit because this strategy says hold only for 45 minutes. Yeah, so there's AHS. So, it has been stopped out because of it 45 minutes, but look, really nothing is getting you out of this trade. Here it is. The trigger was at 29.83, 29.83. So, right about here. So there's really nothing to get you out of this trade if you look at a 15-minute chart. 29.83, maybe this bounce right there finally gets you out. There's a $4 swing right there. Now, I was in the trade at 29.60, a little bit late on the alert. I was in the trade at 29.60. And, being sort of the nervous Nelly that I am, I exited at, well, not actually that bad. I exited some at 29.11. So, I mean, again, I just putting these things here, they're not quite right. That's 29, so it's a little bit down here. Some more at 2761 was my final exit all the way down here. So, I left a lot on the table, but in theory this was only a 45-minute hold, but these are just guidelines. So, I mean, if you're in a trade and it's still going down, I don't care what this says, why would you hold it? What I would do is probably look at the price that it was at after 45 minutes and then watch it. If it keeps going down, great. Then as it starts to come back up to that price, maybe that's when I would exit. But I mean, this is just a fabulous alert from that channel. Um, DXCM was not bad. DXCM was in the other one. Sorry guys, this is just again somewhat sluggish when I'm doing it. I think DXCM is here. Okay, let me try to find where DXCM was. Just one second. Well, that's pretty stupid. It was right there. So this was on the other one. This was a 4-day hold in theory. No way do I hold these, especially this is a bio, but I rarely would hold a swing short for 4 days. But nonetheless, the guideline. If I can get a good day trade out of it, I certainly would, or I certainly would take the trade. So I was actually in this trade at shorting. These are all shorts now. Remember, the market's up huge today, and I was actually in this at 76.45. 70, let me just bring this up here. Just one second, something's going on. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to actually, I just exited my LH trade. Look at this. I mean, it went you can't see it quite there, but it went all the way down there, and I exited right in this area here. So I missed the absolute bottom, but I'm out now. I just had to keep an eye on that one. Also, I apologize. I have really no time to mark these things up during the trading day. And but the bottom line is that I actually I took this short at 76.45, and I was out at 76.16, and then as it came back up, again, I'm not going to wait 4 days when I see something like this popping up. Now, somebody might wait 4 days, and you know what? 4 days from now, this could be down there. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen. So the jury's still out on this, The stop would have been probably, I don't know if it's been actually stopped out. It wouldn't be stopped out yet because it's saying it's not stopped out yet. So but the bottom line, guys, is this, is that this AI channel now is really, really starting to produce. And it's a matter of coming in the morning. Hopefully you have, if you have the odds maker, join us in the trading room. I mean, I'm not telling you what trades to take or not. Of course, I'm going over the ones I'm taking. But, it's a matter of just coming in and just, watching what we're doing. The obvious thing to do is to take a look at the strategies that are working the best on that given day. This is the worst one. This is the penny pumper hold. Well, don't do it. But even the other ones, you wouldn't got killed on them. But these are just working so well. I mean, again, the market's up 200 to 300 points, and yet these are all short strategies that are working extremely well. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. As I said to people in the room, there's going to come a time where this is probably all I'm going to look at. It makes a fantastic watch list. I may have a couple other windows that I'm looking at, but why would I want to deviate from this? I mean, why would I want to sort of be distracted by something else when we're getting really, really good setups, and even if they don't work the first time, just wait on them a little bit, and just like LH did. Okay, that's it for today. I want to get back into the room. Again, I encourage you to come into the room. Here's our address, 9 to 4 Eastern Time. Hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow.